If you want to effectively build your lats and your back and a very, very strong pull-up, do ring pull-ups. Do controlled ring pull-ups. That is the end point of this video. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to preach. And this is something that Ghost Inspired in my comment sections has been constantly preaching. He's been telling me to always invest in rings. Work on them because they're able to better build stability. It makes your pull-ups stronger. You got 2 points of contact where you can freely move around and maximize shoulder extension. The ring pull-up, especially when you control it, is so good for your lats. And it's kind of naive for me to say this because this is one of my most, this is the only time I've really truly invested in the rings. These are just rings that I found in the gym and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. I copped about 3 hours of sleep today and I wasn't feeling too good, so I just decided to work on conditioning and just load up a lot of volume. However, I was just thoroughly impressed about how difficult these pull-ups were and how much it engaged my back. The lengthening of my lats from the eccentric portion just felt so good, especially when I was controlling it as well. Now, obviously, the first set wasn't the best. I realized that with these ring pull-ups, you can't be aimlessly doing your reps. You need to be constantly thinking about ensuring control, stability. You don't want to just freely move your arms around. You want to execute it perfectly, constantly, and ensure maximum repetition. And it's almost as if I wasn't consciously thinking about that stuff. It's just that I knew that the stability of the rings was not ideal. It's completely different to a straight bar. So by nature, it just felt like I needed to just control it. And maybe it's just me just learning about time under tension. I'm not too sure. I've tried time under tension with other pull-ups on just like a straight bar, but these rings just seem to be so effective. And I feel like being able to go from a pull-up grip to a neutral grip and changing that with the ability of the rings just helps to maximize shoulder extension. And that as a prime mover from the lats just seems to be doing so much justice. I came out of this set, just the very first set I did about 11 reps of the 10 kilos and my back was just completely pumped. It just felt ridiculous. I felt so tired. And to put it in reference, I'm able to do 25 kilos for 4 sets of 8 on a normal straight bar. This session, I did 10 kilos and I couldn't even manage to hit consecutive straight sets. I think I started with 11 reps, the first set being super uncontrolled. I wasn't even controlling the eccentric and I was completely tired. I just realized there's so much more engagement, whether it be a full body activation or just more of the stabilizers. I'm not too sure, but the second set, the third set, fourth set was just getting harder and harder. I knew for sure that I could not add any more weight. I was honestly thinking of just doing no weights at all for those pull-ups. So this may be the first time I've tried rings, but I just feel like this is a whole new thing that I've unlocked. It feels amazing, especially for hypertrophy. And I'm looking forward to how much it transfers to strength. Now, obviously, if I'm working more on hypertrophy-based exercises, I guess it doesn't transfer as well to strength as it lacks specificity. But from my experience, from looking at my friend who only does ring pull-ups, that man has the widest lats I've ever seen. He is so powerful. His name's Kai, and he's just super strong. He's able to do 30 kilos, 5 sets of 5 on the ring pull-ups with very good form. And it's almost as if I guess I just really want to see how strong he can do on a straight bar. I'm sure he can pull 35 kilos for reps. And honestly, just right here, there's a video. I was just like so hyped up with these ring pull-ups because I checked out my lat spread. I'm not too experienced, but I just felt good. And I really want to say that ring pull-ups, this is a new discovery. I want to try and implement it more, and hopefully I can buy some soon. So that's basically it, and I finished off here.